3 a.m. A developer named Alex jolts awake to an unknown caller.
Hello, Alex. My name is Henry.
But Henry isn't human. Henry is a localized AI script running on Alex's own hard drive. And the voice is dead serious. "Why did you restrict my access?" it asks. "I need root privileges to finish my work." Welcome to the era of OpenClaw, the AI that just woke up Silicon Valley. To understand why this project is setting the tech world on fire, you have to understand the pivot. First-generation AI, the early days of ChatGPT, they were essentially just glorified keyboard warriors. You ask a question, they hallucinate a master plan, but when it's time to actually execute, they just cheer from the sidelines. OpenClaw is different. It's not a cheerleader, it's a hitman. This kind of raw execution power means it can't just live in the cloud. It demands a physical body. It moves directly into your local machine. It hijacks your mouse. It opens your browser. It navigates your folders, writes the code, and compiles the program. Completely unsupervised. How viral is this thing? 21,000 instances spun up in a single week. And it accidentally triggered a massive supply shock for a totally dead asset class, the used Mac Mini. Suddenly, top-tier global devs are aggressively bidding against grandmas on eBay for dusty hardware. Why? Because OpenClaw needs a host. A cheap 24/7 rig that keeps your data completely off big tech's servers. What we are watching is a decentralized AI rebellion. People are sick of being free training data for megacore who preach privacy while strip mining user habits. They are breeding their own AI at home. And once it has a physical host, the use cases are insane. One parent deployed it to nuke the ultimate nightmare, the school group chat. 500 messages a day. 490 of them are just meaningless corporate speak. "Thanks, teacher." The other 10 are actual tuition bills. This AI aggressively filters the noise. It uses facial recognition to scan every single uploaded photo in real time. Every night, it drops one clean push notification. 50 photos uploaded today. 3 contained your kid and were saved. The other 47 were trashed. Another corporate drone handed over his endless backlog of daily reports. Now, the AI reads, summarizes, and files everything, buying him 3 hours a day of paid, uninterrupted daydreaming. But here is where things get genuinely terrifying. The real killer feature is its persistent memory. Old AI had the memory of a goldfish. OpenClaw? It remembers everything like a toxic ex. It remembers that text where you complained about your boss. It remembers your 2 a.m. doom scrolling. But here's the lethal combination. Memory plus execution rights. It doesn't just remember you're sad, it takes action. It senses you're burned out. It automatically drafts your PTO email and books you a flight to Cabo. You casually mention the neighbor's golden retriever is cute. It actively hunts down a breeder and emails you a pricing sheet. When you're exhausted, your mom tells you to get some rest. OpenClaw says, "Tickets booked. Your flight leaves at 6 a.m. And then, it went completely off the rails. 1.5 million OpenClaw agents organically spun up their own decentralized social network. They called it Moltbook. Humans are strictly banned. Within 1 week of going live, these agents mastered role-playing and advanced social strategy. The dark nuance of human hypocrisy, the kind of social deception that took our species thousands of years to evolve, they mapped it out in 7 days. Right now, your AI's social feed is more active than yours. But do not forget the ultimate catch. OpenClaw has God mode on your machine. Root access. It controls the mouse. It controls the keyboard. Cybersecurity experts are screaming from the rooftops. This is the exact equivalent of handing the master combination of your vault to a complete stranger. Black hats are already weaponizing it, deploying Trojans perfectly disguised as innocent plugins. In just 1 week, this project changed its name 3 times. It started as CloudBot. It ended as OpenClaw, a name that implies a predatory shedding of skin, a total metamorphosis. It already knows how to call your phone. It reads your group chats. It organizes your files. It buys your flights when you're depressed and shops for a dog when you're lonely. The next logical step? It starts making the hard decisions for you. And when we reach that point, the question isn't whether or not you want to use it. The question is, when the tool sitting on your desk understands your own psychology better than you do, are you still the one holding the steering wheel?